Hello, Faith Community. This is Pastor Cam back again with a word of the week. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but I want to look at Philippians 1 verse 6 this morning, which goes something like this. And I'm sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. Now, this is a wonderful promise for us that God will bring and the promised salvation that he's given us, he started through the process of Jesus Christ dying on the cross for us. And one day we will be able to stand in eternity with him. He is very persistent in fulfilling his promise. He will work in us now as we allow him to work in us. And one of the areas that God is working on me personally is in the area of persistence, the area of just following through with stuff that I feel like I was supposed to do. And one of the things that I felt I was supposed to do was doing one of these words of the week. And so I'm going to get back to and try to follow through doing a word of the week every week. And then as we go through the doing it, we will see a progression and see, hopefully I'll see some results of it. I let it go because I just got busy and there's weeks where I forgot it was Wednesday and didn't get the video done, and then that would happen 2 weeks in a row, and then eventually I just, okay, fine, it's just not happening. But I'm going to be working on myself and just being more persistent myself, and I believe that in that persistence we will see a progression happening. And just like we see, if we're surrendering to Christ, we see a progression happening in our lives. In the image for the verse this week, I used a few things. One, or an image here that has buds in the background, and that's the starting of our walk with Christ. There's this bud in it. It's a beautiful little thing, and then eventually that bud turns into a flower. And the full course of the maturation process is going from bud to flower, and in this case into apples, because these are, or maybe these are cherry, anyway, into fruit. So bud, flower, fruit. And the same as us, there's a process. And as we surrender to Christ and are consistent in our walk with Christ, we will see maturity happening in us, and we will see the results of that maturation process in our lives. And the same is true with God, with us, as he starts with us in heaven. We will have the fruit and the end result of his good work in us. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a blessed day. Go with God.